What's going on, guys? Ghost here, just with my first ever episode. I hope you all enjoy. It's a solo run that I'm attempting with no guns, and let's see how far I can go. And let's see if I can try to avoid AI as much as possible, not lose any plates, and try not to kill anybody. Alright, enjoy. I think right here I'm going to try to make me a stealth vest. Usually I can get one done within the first 4 or 5 minutes of the run, but it's all about RNG. We all know about that. Well, it looks like I got the first part. Usually in here you could find a game console, but once again, it's all RNG. Usually in grocery store areas like this, you could come across one. There it is. Right about here, I'm looking to see if there's a team over there that spawns. I'm not seeing it, so I'm going to make the push over to this town. It's usually riddled with AI. Let's see how far I can go without getting shot at. Now you got to be careful going through this neighborhood because sometimes there's just AI just hanging out and they're real quiet and you got to listen for the footsteps or talking. That's why you don't really want to slam those doors because they could hear those doors slamming and that'll alert them and they'll start, wait, you could hear them right here. So I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. It looks like an AI went through here. But let's see if there's one in here. Sometimes they're in the buildings. You just got to be real careful where you're going. But I'm still looking for that comic book. Now, usually a comic book is real easy to come across in any of these buildings. But I'm just getting the worst RNG. But never know. I might come across one here soon. I see a heavy helicopter sitting on that area right there. I'm probably going to take that to use for my mission. The mission that we're doing is I got to get the enemy decoy grenade from the lighthouse, and I got to go dead drop it up at Zaya. I heard enemy footsteps, so I'm just trying to be real quiet right now. I'm thinking it was just AI, but you never know. Being this is my first recording, I'm using a non-conventional way of doing this. I'm actually recording all of this through clips on the Xbox. Not once have I touched a computer to do any of this recording, and I'm using just my cell phone. So bear with me when you see a couple of hiccups every 4 minutes. I'm not really seeing any AI. I think I'm going to make a jump here and swoop down. And, oh, there's a group. Okay. So usually there's a bunch of tier 2 sitting around here. I don't know why they're not here, but I'm just going to go with it. There's a couple of shops up here. I'm just really hoping that comic book is just sitting right in here, right in this building to the left. over the past several seasons, I've noticed that this game has changed tremendously. I do not condone six mans. I prefer solo, duo, or the trio. Of course, when we're in a trio, shenanigans ensue. But if I do see a solo, I tend to leave them alone. Um, Trios are fair game, and platoons are definitely the thing to attack because I just don't really like them. They're not good for the game. I just wish it was disabled. I really didn't mean to do that, but it happens. You know, sometimes the button gets pushed. I just can't believe I can't find this comic book anywhere. But I'm really thinking once I make my way over to that gas station on the other side of this town, I'll probably end up finding one. So right here, once again, you got to be real careful about your maneuverability. It's usually riddled with tier 3 just in this spot for some reason. But see right there, I slammed that door and the AI are being alerted. So that means that an AI is going to come and investigate the area. So you just got to be real quick about your maneuvering. Going, and you got to kind of lead them the way you want to go so you can divert where they're going to go. So I know I could go up these stairs and then I can loop back around behind him and he's not going to know where I'm at. So right there, you see a little hiccup. Once again, it's just a clip to clip. One day, if this actually pans out and I want to continue doing this, I'll probably make more videos. But until it actually seems viable to spend that kind of money, this is just how it's going to be. Sorry. So I'm investigating this building not only for the comic book, but just to make sure there's no AI in here. You got to be careful about that window because there is AI right at the gas station. I'm looking to see if there's any there. It doesn't look like they're looking, so I'm going to make my move. Now, there's always a comic book in a gas station, right, people? So there should be one somewhere in here. Look, there's one right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. And let's make our way over to the buy station. It looks like there's one to my right. So I'm going to loop around here and see if we can't make our way into the buy. But I know there's going to be AI around the corner, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divert their attention this way so they get away from the buy and then wrap back around, and that should clear up where the buy is. So as you can see, there's no AI in the area. I'm going to go ahead and hit the barter, and, well, looks like I'm missing something. Well, looks like the comic book. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to beat the crap out of this guy. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't take any hits, but let's just go with it. I don't know. So let's go in here and get this. And since now they're running to the gas station, now I'm going to run out the front door and wrap back around. Boom. Goes fast. Alright. Step 1 done. Alright. So now let's go get that helicopter. And then we'll fly over to the lighthouse. For some reason it's looking like the helicopter's not there anymore, so I'll just take old Trusty here with my flame paint job I got on here. I don't know, I guess somebody needed it more than I did. That's alright. So let's just go ahead and put it into overdrive and get down the road. Usually there's some team over here at this gas station to the right, but as long as I make a beeline, just if you've played DMZ enough, you kind of know a pattern of how people play, where the spawns are at, the timelines of when people are going to be in certain areas. So it really works out when you're trying to kill time before you go to an area where somebody is actually spawned. But yeah, that's a general rule of thumb when you're playing solo, is being aware of all aspects of the game, especially time. Time is on your side. Don't rush to where your objective is, because you're going to run into some people. And as you guys saw, there was another hiccup there. That's okay. We're just going to go in here and do a little looting. And let's check this real quick. Yeah, you know what? I'll just take this M4. You never know. I know I said I wasn't going to do any guns, but sometimes you just got to have something, you know? You never know. I guess I was rocking decoy grenades. I don't know. Maybe they'll come in handy. If someone could tell me. But here's that decoy grenade you need for the mission. So now I got to go to Zaya. So let's go ahead and jump up here and get back in the Hummer. And we'll fly over there. Maybe I could trade this bumper in for a backpack or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll be in a new patch one day. Or you could upgrade vehicles. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know why the POV looks like I'm like just ridiculously going light speed right here. Anybody else has that bug? It's fine with me, because I'm usually the driver of the group, and I've gotten really good at beeline into places and maneuvering through tight areas. I could get away from LTVs like nobody's business, as long as I'm in a vehicle. But yeah. So the dead drop's up here at the end of Zaya. So let's just try to get up here as quickly as possible, because this thing is loud. It looks like that's a team's Jeep. Hopefully they're just doing their thing and I'm doing mine. I'm not going to mess with them. They're not going to mess with me, hopefully. But up here is going to be a really good lesson on maneuverability and paying attention to your percentage of health. Don't go straight through the dead. You're going to get melted by all this AI. What you want to do is just kind of outmaneuver their thinking, and you should be able to get to the dead drop eventually. Here, I know there's a bunch of tier 2 out that door, so I'm not going to go that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, since I know the AI are coming up the stairs, and this should allow you free run to the dead drop to put the item away. And mission should be, yep, there it is, it's complete. So now all we got to do is really exfil, but there's still the tendency of a team somewhere. So it looks like somebody got in that Jeep and they're headed this way. Good thing I got that ghost vest on. So let's just hang out here for a second, see what they're doing. So it looks like they're just kind of moseying around. So I'm just going to go the opposite way and parachute in and open. All right, wonderful. So let's jump up here, and there we go. There's a parachute. Now, when you're in this mode, don't just tunnel vision to where you're going. You want to still pay attention to what's going on around you. So I like to go into the free roam look, and I saw there's an LTV getting dropped over there, and so that means I'm not going to go straight to the exfil. I'm going to go up here, check it out, see what's going on, listen for any vehicles and see if anything is going on. It is an active combat zone, so it gets kind of confusing on whether or not there is a team or not, but you just got to be really vigilant about what you're listening for. I'm probably going to go ahead and grab that comms vest, just so I could get an alert. I'm going to check it out real quick. And I didn't get anything, so I'm going to put my stealth back on and check it out. And it looks like there's a helicopter coming. Let's see if that's a team. Okay, so that's not a team, so I'm going to go ahead and just make the push down to exfil. Once again, you still want to pay attention to if there's any teams or sounds that are different, like vehicles. You'll hear vehicles before you see them on the map. That's just a really good audio cue. Like right about here, I hear it, and there it's coming. So I'm going to try to maneuver. I'm going to go ahead and throw one of those decoy grenades. Hey, look, it actually maybe paid off. AI kind of wrecking me here, but I'm going to go back up to my spot because they might be just exfilling. I don't even know if it's a full team or not. I know I should probably put that comms vest on, but right now being under fire, it's not a good thing to do. And it is kind of a distance away, so even if I were to put it on, I probably wouldn't even get the notification, and if they have a comms vest, they would get a notification. So we're just going to sit here, play it by ear, listen to see what's going on, and pay attention to the map. So as you can see, they jumped out of it, so they're probably exfilling. I'm not too sure what they're doing. They're probably looking for me or the rest of my so-called team, not knowing that I was a solo. So, and because I am ghosted, maybe they thought I was a bot. I'm not sure. But we're just going to go ahead and sit here and check it out, see what they're doing. Of course, the exfil is foobarred now. So I'm going to have to do some finagling to try to make my way back around to there. Hopefully they jumped on it, I'm not sure. But we'll be paying attention to the map and seeing if that LTV is still sitting down there. Looks like an AI truck is pulling in right now. So let's see. So sometimes the map glitches and the vehicles are still red, but sometimes they're not. I'm assuming the team is still here. So either they are going to just hang out down there like you know who, or maybe they'll just drive off. But the simple fact is there's another team to the left there, and the other exfil's on the other side of the gas. I don't have enough time to really wrap back around, so I'm just going to make a run and push this way. Maybe use the river. I do need some plates, so I'm just gonna check out some of these boxes because it is an active combat zone. If you're ever low on money, go hit the active combat zone. It's really good for your bank account, your wallet. If you need a dead drop money, whatever, it's the best thing to do for it. Alright, so it looks like that LTV is still sitting there, but I'm not sure where that team is. So let's just try to kind of use the far right side of this. Um, I'm getting a little low on time, and being a solo, you don't want to be here at this time of the run, because that's when a lot more platoons are formed. So you just kind of got to play with it and judge and make a judgment call yourself on when to get to the exfil. But never get to this point where the timer is about to go down and the gas is starting to move out, because that's when people start getting more anxious and they want to try to push the rest of the teams that are on the map. So, as you can see, another team showed up. So, anyways, this was my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Not all of them are winners, as you can see. I'm just an everyday player, just out there to try to help other people. So, if you guys liked it, cool. If you have any suggestions, just leave a comment, and you guys have a nice day.